Welcome to day 16 of my 30-day vlogging challenge. I am Jordan with Homestead Made Easy, and I'm going to do the after action review for day 15. It's pretty late right now, but I did just finish editing and published day 15. So I'm catching up, or at least I'm trying. Well, what was supposed to happen for day 15? Day 15 was the product pitch, and my product pitch was going to be Cardboard Crack, which is like opening up magic cards, like then getting addicted to playing again. And that was what I was meant to say, and the sales pitch is just to grab a pack of cards and open it up. And I have a pack of cards, but I didn't record that part and do that part yesterday, so that was a fail, and something that I do need to work on and do better next time. So I need to get that call to action in with my product pitch. What went wrong, or I guess that was what went wrong, so now I need to do what went well. I remembered a lot about what was going on in my life and what happened in my day. I was able to recall it from Friday to Saturday and everything with no sleep. I ran like 6.5 miles and then started walking. But I think it said eight miles at like a 20-minute pace or something. Like it was just, I was walking at the end. But I remembered a lot that I wanted to talk about. I knew that I wanted to explain Cardboard Crack and talk about why I got that urge to go and play Magic, and then I just played way longer than I anticipated I would. I thought I'd go and play like 1 or 2 games and then go home, not like stay there till really late. I'm usually someone who likes to go to bed at like 9 o'clock. I I would normally stay up till like 10 if I was watching like a series or a movie, but things are complicated right now, so I don't watch TV. And I work on like myself. I like doing weird like brain studies on myself. Like I watched like the TED Talks or the different scientists, and they talk about what works with memory, or things that they've seen in the field, stuff like that. And I go try to replicate that and do that myself. So when I was talking about the different TED Talks that I was watching, it was talking about like how stress can affect your memory, and it's a negative thing. Like stress is really bad on someone, and it it makes people forget that you could be so stressed out that in a situation like in a car accident that someone's like, "What is your name?" and you're just like, "I don't know my name." That's kind of how stress works. And it's really hard to really induce stress on yourself, but lack of sleep is, really bad. If you go like, I think it's 24 hours without sleeping, and you get behind the wheel of a car, you're basically driving drunk. And I was, not only after 24 hours doing that recording, I just got done running 6 miles. So I was impressed with my progress on that. The other part on the TED Talk was, it was talking about addiction, and I didn't really explain it very well. So the mice had a choice between just regular water or water with heroin in it. And they were just in a cage, and they always chose the water with the heroin. Then after a while, they became addicted to that heroin. And the doctors and scientists all conclude that, like if it's available, they're going to use it, and then they're going to become addicted, and they're going to die just because that they want nothing but that water. And it was a false kind of study because there was nothing else to do in the cage. And yeah, they're going to choose to do heroin water because the other option is to sit in a cage. And I was using that as, I work remotely and I sit inside a room. I play on my computer, I record and do stuff on my computer, and I'm just always in that one spot and I never have to leave. And I need to get out and expand my cage. And that was the metaphor that I was going for in the video. That's why I went out to play Magic and to go meet people and stuff. I am really grateful to have met everyone on YouTube, and I love connecting with everyone. I love jumping in all the live streams and seeing how everyone's doing. Like, that is great, but I also need like connections of people in real life too. That's important. And that's what I'm working on. I also need to get out and exercise, and I'm working on that too. So I think I still haven't done how can I improve for yesterday's video. I definitely needed to do a call to action. I don't think I'll really ever want to sell a product. Me adding the product sale in my YouTube challenge is really meant for the majority of people that would want to sell a product. I hate selling stuff. I hate asking for money. I hate that sort of thing. So it's not something I really care to do. I'm fine with advertising like a by hour. Say, I edit 6 minutes at this much. That makes sense to me. But not really selling a product. But it is good practice. How can I improve? I really should take it more seriously and do try to like get a product and sell a product. I haven't done one yet. The first one I did was the shoes. The shoes, I half-assed it because I like my barefoot shoes, but it's not for everyone. And if you don't do the research, you're going to damage your feet. You're going to have shin splints. You're going to be in a lot of pain. And I don't want that to happen to anyone. And I'm afraid that people will watch like small portions of my videos. They will see that I try to sell these, barefoot shoes, and they're like, wow, he uses barefoot shoes and he goes and runs 8 miles. And, let me go try to do that. And then they're going to have destroyed their feet. Like, you just can't do that. So I didn't do that one very well. And then I did my backpack. And, I'm not going to sell my backpack. But I did enjoy, like, showing it off and going over it. So I thought I did that part very well. But I still haven't done the sell the product. And then Cardboard Crack, there wasn't even really anything to sell. So that was a fail and something that I'll need to make up on another video, probably this Saturday, which is funny because I was just told at the shop that they're going to be able to do a pre-release on Saturday. So I might try to record a little bit of me playing in a tournament. Let me know in the comments how you think I'm going to do in that tournament. I'm telling you, I'm pretty darn good at Magic, even though it's been 10 years since I've played in like a pre-release or Magic. Really, I played against my brother at his house when I came back from Afghanistan. Yeah, so it's been a while, but I think I can do pretty good. There'll be about 4 rounds. I'm guessing I'll go about 3 wins, and I'll draw in the last round with probably one of my friends that I've made and split the prize. I think that's all I have for the after action review. Now I'm going to do a random topic. And how this random topic works is I have names and stuff on this hat. I'm going to draw one out, and I'm going to talk about it. And there's everything from all of the different channels that I listed in my day 14 video. I went to Google Trends and I took 3 of the topics that I actually knew something about that I could talk about. And then I got Magic the Gathering. So first one, I got Tony and Ziggy. So Tony is vlogging with Tony, and he just finished his 30-day challenge not too long ago. I was just watching his video earlier today where he was walking Ziggy, and that's why I put Ziggy on the card. I can't remember what was happening, but I think Ziggy kept on messing you up, and your camera was going off, so you had a hard time recording. And then you were walking by some big dogs, and Ziggy was like, "Nope, not me," and tried to keep on going. And I was laughing. I thought that was really funny. I think that I'm really fortunate that I found Tony through GenX POV, which is Brandon. I saw them talking about it in the comments, and I went to his channel, and I've really enjoyed learning about Tasmania. They drive on the weird side of the road, and it's really stressful when he's like riding his bike and he goes into the street, and then he like turns into a road, like into where traffic would go, but it's not actually where traffic would go. It really it really does make my heart race when that happens. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of funny. And the same thing with like driving. When he's driving, he gets in on the wrong side of the car and drives on the wrong side of the road. And like they're going into summer, and it's not going into winter. Everything is just upside down over there. It's kind of entertaining, and it shows that how uneducated I am, because yeah, those are things that happen in Tasmania, but never really had that experience. So I'm hoping that was about a minute of me talking about it, a minute or two, and we'll go on to one final one, and then I'm going to cut this video because I don't want it to be too long so I can upload it and get it done. Oh man, we're going to go with Magic the Gathering to finish this off. What do I want to talk about Magic the Gathering? So what's funny is like in the yesterday's video, I was just telling repeat stories over and over. On the part that I sped up, I was just talking about the individual games. I talked about seeing the Japanese cards. Talked about the first game where like I just completely kept on doing something over and over and over, and it wasn't doing anything, but I thought it would do something because he had two different angels that make everything indestructible that he controls, and I was trying to kill them, and obviously I couldn't kill them because they're indestructible, and it was just, I kept on messing it up. So I do make a lot of mistakes, and I struggle at Magic sometimes. It was tokens. He was he was this way to me. His cards were upside down. I'm making all the excuses I can to tell you that I'm an idiot and I'll do better next time. But I didn't do better next time because in the next game I attacked Sky instead of attacking Matt, and it should have been Sky or it shouldn't have been Sky, because Sky was going to take out Matt, who really was the biggest threat, because once he gets going, he wins, and he did. That was unfortunate. And then I talked about the last game and explained more on it. So I do love talking about Magic, but I do ramble on and on and on about it, and it gets pretty annoying, I'm sure, especially if you have no idea what anything Magic is. So I do want to explain the joke that I posted, and I'm assuming that you get the whole top part of the card where it's like, are you afraid that you might die alone? And another one's like, yeah, sometimes I think about it, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, okay, well, I'll Earthquake for 25. And what Earthquake does is it deals damage to all creatures and players equal to X, whatever you pay for X. Obviously, the one who played Earthquake was at less than 25, and the person who was afraid of dying alone was at 25, so he killed both him and the other person, which makes that third person win the game. And yeah, a lot of Magic games are like that, multiplayer. I'm not a casual player, kind of for that reason, because it does feel like people do, they sacrifice themselves to take out the best person, and it, I don't know, it's annoying, but it is what it is, and I think that's enough time on talking about Magic. Thank you for staying along. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, watching me, encouraging me, and leaving all the comments. I really appreciate everything that all of you do, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Jordan, and I'll see you in the comment section. Bye.